Hello. So there's an object before me. What question to ask about it? Now I have opened my eyes. I know where the object came from. It came from a pen. It's the cap of the pen. But now when I opened my eyes, I know where this object comes from, but I do not know what it is itself. Is it even something itself? The cap of the pen without the pen. It's made of three parts. Is this the right path to go down? Well, does it even describe it? I wanted to say, does it describe everything about this object? It seems when I say the wrong thing, it is when I say something and it does not relate to the whole. It does not, well, encompass is not right. Encompass the whole. It's traveling along a path, but not when you go from place to place and you say you have been from place to place. You really, well, you can be to all of the places between these places and say you've been the place and the place. Or you can just go from place to place. I did not like how I said this. I have lost sight of what's in my hand, the cap of the pen. The cap. So when looking at the parts, the things that strike out as parts to me, it should, no, not just to me. These are the parts that strike out, so there are divisions between these parts, and I can clearly see this. Everything I can see shows, not quite everything, but a lot of what I can see shows these parts being, yes, shows these parts. So we have the cap itself made of a transparent matte material. Inside of the cap there's this little gray cylinder which has a nest for the tip of the pen to be placed inside of. It is at the top of the middle of the cap, and above this, now on the outside of the transparent part, there's this what wants to be a gold part. It's not real gold. There is something that makes it a shiny sparkle shiny. There's a seam going down the middle of it. So if let's call it the nose of the pen that goes over the paper, so the pen stays put. And going down from the center of the nose, there's this seam of how I presume this plastic has been cast. Looking from the distance where I would hold this pen, well, now I wanted to say that I would not notice this seam, but I probably do, because it does catch the reflection of light. It's quite visible. The gold part is attached to the transparent part, probably by friction, and there's a little notch on the transparent part, so it's pressed down and stays put here. I'm not sure how the gray part is attached, probably by friction as well. Well, this is what this thing is made of, but it's not natural, is it? What is the difference between man-made and natural? Are all man-made things part of man? Can man truly make something that is not part of him? Are all things that man makes part of nature? Does nature exist because man exists? Light catches on this plastic and reflects back into my eye, and there's this little smudge on the inside of the transparent part. I didn't notice this before. Now that I noticed this one, I see there's not just one. Well, the one that I noticed is the biggest one. There are other little smudges, scratches made with paint, with paste, gold paste. Do I even know what real gold looks like? I know the name of gold, and I attributed it to this. The color of the plastic, the top part, the nose part it's off gold. Does this color know the real color of gold the same way as I know the gold in my mind's eye to the real thing? The grey in the middle, it's not grey, is it? It's also a bit shiny, and in the middle of the middle it's darker. And when I look from where the pen is looking, when it is inserted into the cap, first the pen goes past the nose. On this one the pen does not touch the nose, but I think on some caps the pen does touch the nose before it goes into the cap. Then there are these 4 transparent ridges which will catch the pen. They also hold the grey part. Actually, I may be mistaken in them holding the pen, though they are. Yeah, they are. I will have a look if they actually hold the pen. Now I have inserted the real pen into the cap, and now these ridges do not hold the cap, they only hold the little nest of the tip of the pen. So the cap, on its brim, it has this friction. I call it friction, is it? It's a ring, it's slightly too big, but with force it can be overcome, so I can, trading force, I can move the cap onto the pen, and with force I can pay it, and it comes. Well, yes, if I give it payment, I won't be talking about the pen in this video.